Pullman's at 6. So you have a lot of really good rebounders on the team.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
still a lot of red over here.
All right, so boost for the offensive stats and fixed bench went 3 and try a 2-0 intensity.
I think it might actually be worth it to maybe try boost Brand. Well, never mind. I was going to say work on maybe try boosting Pullman's 3-point, but he's only shot 3 times. So
yeah, that's because he got
way
injured.
too early to tell with him.
Yeah. Andy, don't worry about rating Andy or anything like that because he's mainly going to be sitting in either the deep reserves or the bottom 2 reserves for his first year because of story reasons.
Maybe you could also see for. Obviously, you have some guards here that are like just under okay for 3-point, like Lindsey Morrison, 35% 3-point. It's like
she needs to work on her 3-pointers.
So I think that one, it's if you improve her field goal percentage, that will raise her 3-point percentage anyway.
Yeah,
so I think 3-point percentage, how much that actually is factoring both field goal rating and 3-point rating.
Yeah, she needs boost there. Plus, she's currently our starting point guard, and unless the Dancing Penguin can show us some really awesome moves in tonight's game,
we shall see.
I am hoping for the best. And welcome back, boss.
Yep. If nothing else, you do. I think she should still be applicable for the coach boosts. I think
she might be, yeah. But right now, we do not know for sure until she's actually played a game. So for right now, we'll just leave her be.
But can you think of anything else to add, Betsy?
No, not really. I'm not sure what you guys were talking about when I came back. So
mainly focus on their offensive stats. There's a couple players that I think are just shy of being okay on 3-point percentage, and it's like, but
how many boosts did Texas get in? Like personal boost requests?
Texas,
yeah, I'm curious about that too.
5.
Okay.
From who?
Sam, Lindsay, Francois, Adi, and Jedrick.
Oh, Leslie didn't send one in.
I think you can actually take off Jedrick off that list for Texas and move that over to Queens.
Oh yeah, because Jedrick got switched to Queens.
Yeah, well, traded for Cap. So,
at the very least, yeah. Okay, so who did you trade for?
And I traded for $2 million cap space.
Well.
And also, like I was telling
so then 4 people.
Yeah, like I was telling Meg Boss. Currently, me and Marty are talking about maybe trading off Francois to a team that could start him, because he's a starting caliber guard, and he's kind of drowning in the plethora of guards in Texas, and his growth is stinted right now. So we're starting to stint. So
yep, I'm sure we mentioned somebody that needs a shooting guard.
Anyway,
we have, but yeah. He also wants to be a team that's also active with its players too. So,
yeah.
Darn, Marty, you're so demanding with your players. I love you, but you're so demanding with them, and I like that. We love that.
Well, if we're talking about from just the boost point, Bangor sent in a lot of boosts. Hawaii sent in quite a few. Hawaii sent in a lot of boosts.
Woot, woot.
Lorraine actually sent in a lot of boosts.
How many boosts did Hawaii get in?
5.
Nice.
Lorraine sent in a lot. Montana obviously sent in a ton.
Not too surprising there.
8 of Montana's players sent in boosts.
Wow.
Beast!
And I think they have only 14 players, so 8 of their 14 sent in boosts. San Jose sent in 5. Santa Ana sent in 3. Seattle sent in 7.
I think we covered pretty much all of Texas, so shall we move on to the Firestorm?
Yep.
Your raid.
First assessment, they went 3 and 6. Since then, they've gone 3 and 8.
Ouch. First thing I see is a lot of reds in the
turnovers.
T-overs.
Granted, I'm not counting Mune and Benson because 1.
Yeah.
I got a turnover in but 20 minutes I played. It's like, I don't really care about that. Play more and then we'll talk.
Ooh, yeah.
And this team
Oh my
has... Well, they do have a few players getting double-doubles, but not too many.
Yeah, Danica joined the 20-point club for turnovers. Wow.
Danica.
Well, the 20-point club is
Oh,
as
yeah,
big as
Danica.
the 30-point club that a lot of teams
Yeah.
have. No one at all really good at shooting.
No.
They have a few that are better than
Ooh.
average, but no one that's really good. Though
Aggie and Aisha and Zach are their 3 best shooters at 46.
Though I do find
Yeah.
amusing for Leonardo Hugo, his 3-point percentage is higher than his field goal percentage.
That's crazy. Where's he playing right now? He is first bench. What is their intensity rating right now?
2-0.
Makes sense. Their defensive rating sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it looks like they almost have like one of the worst defensive ratings in the league.
Okay, so the only players that are pretty much green across the board... Actually, the only player that is green across the board is Aisha Melbourne. Other than her 3-point and free throw, but she's a big for. And then Gundio is, other than defensive rating and 3-point, he's pretty much green across.
Looking at the spreadsheet,
Shit.
Lorraine does have the worst defensive rating in the league.
Meg, I think I just goofed up
We haven't
on
done
accident.
Pittsburgh yet. Just
Let's
hit
hit Control
Control
Z.
Z.
There we go. Thanks.
Michelle Sundos is a really good PPR, though.
Michelle Sundus is the best point guard in the league.
Okay.
I think I will say, for giving the defensive rating, Agundio is actually pretty green across the board.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
given the fact that it is the worst defensive team in the league, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lord forgive Agundio.
Asian Melbourne is also really, really green on the
Yeah.
defense.
Aisha's probably their best player because she's even green in defensive rating. Simon
Slightly.
Thal is the only other player that has any tinge of green in his defensive rating.
And he's only played 25 minutes.
Yeah. Actually, Simon Thal has the best defensive rating on the whole team.
But again, only 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Because for some odd reasons, no one seems to like Simon all that much. I mean, he's been traded around a bit, and he's also...
Zach isn't bad.
He's not bad.
See, Zach's not bad.
Zach's their
Simon's
starting
not bad, but
shooting
still.
guard right now.
Yeah. I mean, he's not going to do as well as against, like, JCK or Cresta or some of the other, or Velix.
Yeah.
Against them, they will just outshoot him. No problem. But
Their foul rating looks awful high. I'm seeing like lots of double-digit fouls on this team. Like lots.
let's see, 293, so about...
It's 19.5 average across the team.
So 293 over 19, so again, about 15 fouls a game.
Yeah. Which again is enough to foul out 2 players.
Almost almost 3.
Almost 3. So their foul ratings aren't great.
And Harris
Because I mean,
Agundio is still praying for good stuff to happen to Lore.
Mm-hmm.
of course.
Of course.
Okay.
But yeah, their field goals not great. Their defensive ratings aren't great. And
Well, their field goals on they don't really have any really fantastic shooters, even going a 2-0.
And this is a team where, like, other teams we'd probably say, oh, try a defensive strategy. But then you look at their defensive rating and you kind of go,
yeah.
Do you want to?
Is there a way to try a mix of both offense and defensive
You could do a
without fucking
1-1.
everything up?
Yeah, you could do a
1-1 or a
1-1.
2-1.
Because are they doing a 2-0 right now?
Yeah, they're doing it currently at 2-0 with the third quarter aggressive.
Oh, and they're doing an aggressive quarter too.
Try a
Lorraine has 5 people that
1-1.
submitted personal boosts.
Okay.
But they have a decent number of people with at least decent offensive ratings.
Yeah.
It's just they also have a ton of people that have like terrible.
Yeah. Like, they really need to use their boosts wisely, I think. I think that's what this will come down to.
Yeah, that's another note you could probably put for them. Use boosts wisely.
Well, for that matter, what do we have them boost?
Very true.
Uh,
I would say field goal on first glance, because that'll help bring up their offensive rating. But they've also got, well, they've got a couple of good 3-point shooters.
Well, it's a matter of, do you want them to focus on, because they both have to not only work on their field goals, because they don't have anyone that's spectacular in field goals, but at the same time, we are dealing with the worst defensive team in the league. So
if they're worse defensive, then work on offensive stuff. Boost their offensive rating stuff.
No, if they're worse defensive, they should be boosting defense. Or what I would do, this is my thought, is take your players that already have a decent field goal rating and boost their defenses.
I think they should just sort of, for this current boost, for their offensive players, boost their offense. For their defensive players, boost the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're going for balance, yeah. Divide it down the middle.
Yeah,
like all their guards should probably get more field goal, because none of these are good. Like even because see, for their guards, 44, 43, 20, 44, 46. So none of these guards have, I would consider, actually good. Obviously, Leonardo doesn't need more 3-point. That's
no.
good.
Hare says, as far as he can recall, he thinks he sent in a boost for Aggie's rebound stat. For a good year's rebound.
Aggie's boosts were for both rebounds.
Okay.
So, and that's good.
Yeah. No, that's probably a good way to go with him, because he already has a decent field goal. Being a power forward, though, he probably should have a better defensive rating than what he does.
Well, you got to remember that defensive rating
forced
is
defensive
team-based. So,
yeah,
being a good defender on a terrible defensive team, but there is also the fact he has only an average defensive for the team, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the average is 106, his is 105, so his defensive compared to the team needs to be a lot better.
Yeah.
So that,
yeah. Well, like I said, right now, Simon Thal and Brent Challenger are the best 2 defenders in the team, and Thal has had no minutes. And Challenger is playing